નમસ્કાર, આપ જોઈ રહ્યા છો નિર્માણ ન્યૂઝની વિશેષ રજૂઆત અને હું છું આપની સાથે નતાશા. દર્શક મિત્રો, આમ તો રાષ્ટ્રીય સ્તરે અને આંતરરાષ્ટ્રીય સ્તરે ભારતને સમગ્ર વિદેશમાં મજબૂત સ્તરે પ્રશિક્ષિત કરવા માટે અને પ્રસ્થાપિત કરવા માટે ઘણા પગલાઓ ભરવામાં આવી રહ્યા છે. પરંતુ પહેલી બાર હવે માલાબાર યુદ્ધ અભ્યાસમાં, માલાબાર એક્સરસાઇઝમાં ભારતના આમંત્રણ પર ઓસ્ટ્રેલિયા સામેલ થવા જઈ રહ્યું છે. હવે આ માલાબાર એક્સરસાઇઝ શું છે, પહેલાં તો તે સમજી લઈશું અને તેનાથી ભારત દેશ અથવા તો ભારત દેશના આ એક્સરસાઇઝમાં સામેલ થવાથી, ઓસ્ટ્રેલિયાના સામેલ થવાથી જે 4 મહત્વના દેશોના નામ સામે આવી રહ્યા છે તેનામાં યુએસએ અને જાપાનનું પણ નામ છે. તો હવે આ 4 દેશો સંગઠિત થઈને કઈ રીતના નિર્ણયો લઈ શકે છે અથવા તો પછી આ એક્સરસાઇઝ ભારત માટે કેટલી મહત્વપૂર્ણ સાબિત થઈ શકે છે. જો કે યુનાઇટેડ સ્ટેટ્સ હિન્દ પ્રશાંત ક્ષેત્રના દેશો સાથેના તેના નજીકના સંરક્ષણ સંબંધોને ઔપચારિક બનાવવા માંગે છે તેવો અહેવાલ અત્યારે પ્રદર્શિત થયો છે અને ચીનને જવાબ આપવા માટે ઉત્તર એટલાન્ટિક સંધિ સંગઠન એટલે કે નેટોની જેમ ભારત, જાપાન અને ઓસ્ટ્રેલિયા સાથે ગઠબંધન કરવા માંગે છે. હવે આ ગઠબંધન કઈ રીતે થઈ શકે, આગામી સમયમાં યોજાનાર મલાબાર એક્સરસાઇઝમાં કઈ રીતે ભારત પ્રસ્થાપિત થશે અને ભારત દ્વારા કઈ રીતના એક્શન્સ લેવામાં આવશે અથવા તો પછી આ એક્સરસાઇઝમાં કઈ રીતના પગલાઓ ભરવામાં આવે છે, આ તમામ બાબતોને નજીકથી જાણવા માટે આજે આપણે આ કાર્યક્રમમાં ઉપસ્થિત થયા છે. આપણી સાથે પેનલ ઉપર જોડાશે કોમોડોર ઉત્પલ વોરા અને બ્રિગેડિયર વિજય સાગર ધીમન, આ બંને सुरक्षा निष्णातों. आप दोनों का स्वागत. कोमोडर जी, સૌથી પહેલો સવાલ મારો આપને રહેશે કે પહેલા તો માલાબાર એક્સરસાઇઝ શું છે અથવા તો આ એક્સરસાઇઝ શું છે તેને દર્શકો સમક્ષ મૂકવાનો પ્રયાસ કરીએ, કારણ કે કઈ રીતની પ્રેક્ટિસ આમાં કરવામાં આવે છે અને કેવી પ્રેક્ટિસીસ આમાં ઇન્ક્લુડ હોય છે.
નતાશા, આપને જેમ ખ્યાલ હશે એ પ્રમાણે આ મલાબાર એક્સરસાઇઝ કંઈ પહેલી વાર એક્સરસાઇઝ થઈ જતી નથી અને આ એક્સરસાઇઝનું મૂળ જો જોવા જઈએ તો વોઝ બેઝિકલી ફોર ધી મેરીટાઈમ ડોમેન્સ અને એની સેફટી માટેનો હતો. આપણા દર્શકોને આપણે જણાવવું જોઈએ કે ઇન્ડિયન ઓશન, બે ઓફ બેંગોલ, લીડિંગ અપ ટુ સ્ટ્રેટ્સ ઓફ મલાક્કા એન્ડ ધેર આફ્ટર અપ ટુ સાઉથ ચાઇના સી, they were always been the sea, it's an important sea lanes of communication. અને ત્યાં આગળથી વર્લ્ડનો મોટા ભાગનો જે ટ્રેડ એન્ડ કોમર્સ જેને કહેવાય એ પસાર થઈ રહ્યો છે. માટે India is in a very geographically or geostrategically in a very enviable position. અને આપણે being a peninsular country, we are virtually controlling all the sea lanes of communication which emanates from the Gulf of Hormuz and also from the from passing through the states of Malacca. So માટે વચ્ચેનો જે એરિયા છે અને overlooking the Sri Lanka, from there onwards we have been playing a very important role. The superpowers like USA and the NATO alliances, they have always been operating very proactively in the Persian Gulf, Straits of Hormuz, and right down up to the Diego Garcia. Mate, there was nothing new in it. But what is more important of late is that the USA and the USA's economy and the USA world dominance is now threatened by more, as a Chinese, emergence in the world power or world power equilibrium, because Soviet Union is no more individually that strong that used to be with the Warsaw Pact countries against the NATO Pact countries. Mate, whether we like it or not, China's dominance in economic matters has increased very, very sharply. And whether we like it or not, China's economy is now the second largest economy, threatening the US economy. અને માટે યુએસ જે અત્યારે આ જાતના કાઉન્ટર મૂવ્સ ચાઇનાને ચેક બેલેન્સિંગ કરવામાં અને જે ઇમર્જિંગ વર્લ્ડ ઇક્વેશન છે ઓર જીઓપોલિટિકલ ઇક્વેશન જે છે કે ઇક્વિલિબ્રિયમ છે એને ટકાવી રાખવા અને પોતાની તરફેણમાં રાખવા માટે નવા જે ઇક્વેશન્સ અને નવા જે સંબંધો બનાય એ બહુ જરૂરી છે. માટે અત્યાર સુધી જે ખાલી મેરીટાઈમ ડોમેન ને મેરીટાઈમ સેફટી માટે જે એનો હેતુ હતો આ એક્સરસાઇઝનો, એની અંદર ઇન્ટરઓપરેબિલિટી, ક્રોસ ડેક લેન્ડિંગ અને ક્રોસ ઓપરેટિંગ ફ્રોમ ઈચ અધર્સ the helicopter decks and helicopters and the various the military procedures, standard operating procedures and dominating the sea was the main purpose of this exercise, so that you know each other, how to operate at sea with each other, and how to be comfortable with each other's standard operating procedure, and thereby you keep building at sea, in air, below sea, operating submarines, submarine support, the platforms, and also the aircraft carrier and aircraft carrier battle groups. So that was the fundamental need of the maritime safety in maritime domain. But now you see what has happened. Like I've said, that the US economy and US world, the dominance has been threatened, for the USA. And therefore, counterbalancing moves were required. And therefore, under the other side, the Chinese, the emergence in South China Sea, in the Indo-Pacific region was also becoming stronger. Therefore, US brought out an issue that we must have a free sea trade, passing through the South China Sea and the Indo-Pacific Ocean, and it has to be without the Chinese, the dominance. And therefore, the US wanted to, put certain kind of architecture into the place whereby China does not have a unilateral freedom to move around in the Indo-Pacific region and also particularly South China Sea. So to a large extent, China is to be blamed. And in that, the latest counter moves with Taiwan, with the Hong Kong, and, the grabbing of the certain, the chain of islands in the South China Sea by the China was threatening the neighboring countries. And therefore, Australia, which was part of the Malabar structure till 2007, in 2008, Australia unilaterally moved out of the Malabar exercise because they said that we do not want to spoil our relations with China openly and aggressively. Therefore, from 2008 to 2020, the Australia was not part of the Malabar exercise. But like in foreign policy, they say there are no permanent friends and there are no permanent enemies. Only thing that matters is permanent interest, national interest and the global interest. Now in the prevailing scenario, you see what has happened. This is very important to understand. The economic, relations between China and America is bad. The military relations between India and China is bad. And the diplomatic relations between Australia and China is bad. Therefore, and Australia alone is not in a position, either militarily, diplomatically, or geopolitically, is to challenge China. And therefore, Australia also needed a certain kind of a platform to, if not unilaterally, at least with the support of the world powers, to take on the China or to tell China that, look, you cannot cross this particular line. And therefore, Australia now has decided to join the Quad, maybe under his own pressure, under his own requirement, but at the same time with the US motives. So it's a very, very interesting scenario. The Quad, the so-called Quad, which is now going to be operative. The name itself is Quad, Quadrilateral Security Dialogue. But now this Quadrilateral Security Dialogue will not have certain kind of teeth if it doesn't have a military backing. But to have a military backing, the countries like, India, Japan, and Australia, they have not openly named China as of yet. And therefore, in the last foreign, the ministers' meeting which took place in Tokyo, only Mr. Mike Pompeo, the Secretary of State of United States of America, openly named China. But as of now, for the other three countries of the Quad, which is part of the Malabar exercise, which is now going to have a very, very dominant, fulcrum or the shift taking place as far as the military dominance of the, Indo-Pacific Oceans is concerned. They do not know as of now, Natasha, whether to confront China, whether to engage China, or whether to, contain China. So whether, now we have to be very sure as India, and the Quad has to be very sure as to what do they need from a Quad and what do they need from Malabar exercise. So if tomorrow, if the politico-security planners and the political leaders, if they call the military leaders to prevail upon, then the military has to be prepared about it, and within military, the naval part has to be prepared about it. Therefore, Malabar exercise is primarily now getting more teeth by Australia coming into it and containing China right at its doorstep. And then in a second layer, it will be India and Japan on the other side, or rather on both sides, and USA, giving a overall, the might or the teeth to through Malabar through the Quad in containing China, confronting China, or engaging China. So it's a very, very interesting diplomatic or politico-military diplomatic, angles are opening up. And we'll have to wait and watch as to how things move actually on ground after this Malabar exercise and preparation of the Malabar exercise.
ઘણા બધા મુદ્દાઓ હાલ તો સામે આવી રહ્યા છે, બટ તેનામાં જે મેરીટાઈમ સિક્યુરિટી છે તમામ સમયની, આ ઉપરાંત જે એન્ટાયર ઇન્ડિયન ઓશનની સુરક્ષા છે, આ ઉપરાંત જે મલાબાર એક્સરસાઇઝ છે તેનામાં હવે આ એક્સરસાઇઝ કઈ રીતે આગળ વધે છે તેના ઉપર સૌ કોઈની નજર છે. બટ દેન अब सवाल ये हो रहा है विजय सागर जी कि मलाबार एक्सरसाइज का ओवरऑल जो एक्सपोजर था, ओवरऑल जो बातें थी वो हमको उत्पल जी ने बताई है, बट इसमें अब अच्छे और बुरे पहलू क्या हो सकते हैं आपकी नज़र से, आप कैसे देख रहे हैं आप इसे?
देखिए, जो वोरा साहब ने जो आपको बताया बिल्कुल सही बताया है. इसमें सिर्फ 2-4 चीजें देखने वाली ये हैं कि जो क्वाड जो है, हमारी जो डायलॉग है, क्वाड्रिलेटरल डायलॉग, ये अभी तक ट्रैक टू डिप्लोमेसी पे ही चल रहा था. देयर इज नो फॉर्मल अलायंस व्हिच हैज बीन मेड एज येट, बट ऑन ग्राउंड व्हाट हैज हैपेंड इज कि बहुत सारे के सारे कंट्रीज जो क्वाड के चारों कंट्रीज हैं और साथ में बहुत सारे आसियान कंट्री के साथ भी बातचीत चल रही है कि जितने भी नेवल बेसेस हैं इस पूरे रीजन में, इंडो पैसिफिक रीजन में, या नेवल एसेट्स हैं या नेवल फैसिलिटीज हैं, वो सारे कंट्रीज आपस के एक दूसरे की यूज कर सकेंगे. दैट मीन्स जो नेवीज ऑपरेट कर रही हैं इस पर्टिकुलर रीजन में, हाई सीज में, सब कंट्रीज की, वो सब एक दूसरे के एसेट्स को यूज करके दे विल बी इन अ मच बेटर पोजीशन. जैसे टू गिव यू एन एग्जांपल, द Diego Garcia is an American base, a major American naval base. Thereafter, Andamans is a very major Indian base. उसके अलावा जो इंडिया ने अपनी लिस्टिंग पोस्ट कायम की हैं, जैसे अपना सेशेल्स में आपके अजम्पशन आइलैंड्स हैं, आप मेडागास्कर में हैं, फिर उसके बाद आपका मॉरिशस में एगालिगा आइलैंड्स हैं, देन हैव समथिंग इन मोल्डिव्स आल्सो. देयर आर नेवल एसेट्स, देयर आर एयर एसेट्स which are operating from there. आपके P-8I Orions हैं which are anti-submarine aircraft which are operating from there. आपके MH-60s which are coming from the America. तो ये सारी की सारी जो माइट है, दिस इज बेसिकली एम ये है कि जो इंडियन ओशन या इंडो पैसिफिक का ये सी लाइंस ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन है व्हिच चाइना वुड लाइक टू सॉर्ट ऑफ इंटरफियर है. The requirement, the basic, the idea of Quads is that the entire world should be able to use the high seas in a democratic manner, equal manner. So that is
ओके, राइट. गोइंग अहेड, सर जी आपका नेटवर्क इशू हो रहा है. ब्रिगेडियर सर, आई रिक्वेस्ट यू टू कनेक्ट अगेन. सर, यू आर कनेक्टेड, प्लीज कंप्लीट योर वर्ड, सर.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is Australia had very good economic relations with China. Like China's 60% of wheat is coming from Australia, 80% of pork is coming from Australia. So that is why Australia withdrew it. But then later on when Australia realized कि यार ये China ये क्या क्या कर रहा है, whatever China का जो इसको मैं economic terrorism बोल रहा हूँ, तो they wanted to join back. But India was not ready उनको लेने के लिए. ये अभी latest जो है जो हुआ है कि जापान has joined us in the exercise last year, और अभी अमेरिका को ऑस्ट्रेलिया को बहुत देर के बाद ज्वाइन करने की कोशिश किया है. और बेसिकली इसमें जो सबसे स्ट्रेटेजिक पॉइंट ये है कि जो मलक्का स्ट्रेट का जो ओपनिंग है वो एक किस्म का, इसके अलावा 2 स्ट्रेट्स और हैं, बट मलक्का इज द इजीएस्ट ओपनिंग इनटू द साउथ चाइना सी. तो अगर मलक्का स्ट्रेट को डोमिनेट किया जाता है, उस ओपनिंग को, चोक पॉइंट को डोमिनेट किया जाता है, तो चाइना के लिए वो बहुत बड़ी मुश्किल पैदा होगी. तो एक किस्म का चाइना के अगेंस्ट काउंटर दिया गया है. तो इसलिए ये जो एक्सरसाइज करी जा रही है, इसमें बेसिकली सारी की सारी जो नेवीज हैं डिफरेंट कंट्रीज की, एक दूसरे के वो लॉजिस्टिक्स एसेट या दूसरे के एसेट्स यूज करेंगी और अपनी जो सिनर्जी को क्रिएट करेंगी, and finally get used to operating with each other in terms of net-centric warfare and other things which are technical in nature or tactical in nature. तो एम ये है कि जब अगर कोई ऐसी कोई ऑपरेशन की जरूरत पड़ती है, तो we should be able to operate as one force so that we can get an energized effect. Basic aim is to ચાઇના को काउंटर करने का.
માંગો તે પહેલા સવાલ એવો પણ છે એક કે એવું કહેવામાં આવ્યું છે હિન્દ મહાસાગર ક્ષેત્રમાં ખરેખર મજબૂત ડિપ્લોમેટિક ઇક્વેશનનો અભાવ છે. આ વાત કેટલી સાચી છે?
તમારી વાત બિલકુલ સાચી છે. જે બ્રિગેડિયર સાહેબે જે કહ્યું એ બધી વાત બરાબર છે, પણ એક જસ્ટ વસ્તુ મારે હાઇલાઇટ કરવી છે. અત્યાર સુધી 1947 onwards till 2000, almost about 14, 15 or 16, સુધી પણ ગાળો લઈએ, તો we should not, જે અમેરિકાના ત્રેવર હતા ને, એ અમેરિકાના ત્રેવર અત્યાર સુધી આપણે હંમેશા ઓપોઝ કર્યા છે. કારણ કે જે વસ્તુ અત્યારે ચાઇના કરી રહ્યું છે, that has always been done by United States of America in a unilateral move. Whether it was Libya, whether it was Syria, whether it was Iran, whether it was Iraq, whether it was Afghanistan, and unilaterally, because China, that moment of time, America was a great superpower, and nobody could, raise a finger against America. Therefore, American warships used to go and launch a vertical launch missiles, whether they used to go and land their Marines, they used to, carry out the way they wanted it, and it was a jungle raj. Let's not forget the fact. But America as a nation and America as a power has never cared for, a certain sovereignty of the nations. Let me put it that way. They always decide that the US will dictate the way of life and you have to fall to the line that we draw on the ground. Now, this is exactly what China is doing. And when America's, intentions are getting threatened, America is crying hoax and trying to create a, alliance. The NATO versus, the Warsaw Pact alliance was also formed on similar lines after the Second World War. But that was a different era altogether. That was a different military requirement altogether. So let's not go into it. Therefore, there are certain strategic, defense experts, they jump to the conclusion that Quad will be Asian NATO. No, that is not the issue. Let's not, get carried away so easily because it suits America now to pitch in nations against China. China, of course, what is doing is wrong. So therefore, I'm not propagating anything, for China. Do not misunderstand me. But what I'm trying to is that let us not jump from, frying pan to fire. In evading China, we should not get into the dominance of US. It's a different matter that in the current scenario, current geopolitical scenario or a geostrategic scenario, neither India nor Japan nor Southeast Asian nations alone can take on China. And therefore, we need US. And therefore, like what I said, our national and global interest as of now is conjoining with United States. But don't forget the fact our dependence on Russia. Because even as of today, Indian armed forces per se and India's war machine is dependent on Russia's for continued, supply of the platforms, armaments, ammunition, and various other things to 60 to 70%. Therefore, whilst we go close to United States, as far as Quad is concerned, our the ancient, or the time-tested, military or geopolitical relations with Russia should not be forgotten. Because it should not happen that we lose a very, very, a great support in Russia as far as politics, politico-military or politico-diplomatic spheres are concerned. We have to be very, very careful. And that is why, let me put it across that way, that the External Affairs Minister, Mr. Jaishankar, in Tokyo meeting was very, very guarded in, naming China in a particular way. Because, we are not a distantly, located country. A country like China, a nuclear armed country, 5 times, more powerful than India, is our neighbor. And therefore, whether we like it or not, in a geostrategic triangle, which is getting formed between India, Pakistan, and China's actual, support to Pakistan, Iran, and Turkey, the kind of, the axis which is getting formed against India, we have to be very, very careful when we want to confront China. Therefore, if we have made up our mind at a political leadership level, highest political leadership level, that no matter what happens now, we are going to confront China, so be it. And there is no doubt in it. The country must take that, route. But if we have even, one faint doubt in our mind that till we mend our economy and till our comprehensive national power comprising of, economics, military power, industrial power, and diplomatic power are in a position to take on China wholeheartedly, I think we have to hold our horse. We should continue with, Malabar, take wholehearted support in it, carry out, the military refinement as far as the SOPs and cross-operating procedures are concerned. But as of today, Southeast Asian nations like ASEAN, ARF, and nations which are on the either side of Straits of Malacca, they are not wholeheartedly supporting Quad. Don't forget that fact. And all these nations economically, they are dependent on China and they are indebted to China. because they have taken so much of loans from China, whether it's Singapore, whether it's Thailand, whether it's Brunei, whether it is, even Taiwan, which is, China is openly saying as one nation policy, whether it is Hong Kong. So, we have to be very, very careful, whether it's Philippines. Philippines does not now see eye to eye with America. Similarly, Japan, there is an open protest going on.
True. Civilians
have started saying that post-World War II, whatever the air bases and naval bases you have acquired in Subic Bay and, whatever the Japan has given, the Americans should go back and vacate those, bases and air bases.
Right.
So, let's be very careful.
Right.
When we deal with it, Quad is required, Malabar is required, but to what level we want to confront China, we need to make up our mind.
राइट बिल्कुल એટલે कि कटिंग द लॉन्ग इनटू द शॉर्ट सर सवाल ये है विजय सागर जी कि अब हमारे न्योते पे जैसे ऑस्ट्रेलिया पार्टिसिपेशन कर रहा है लेकिन ऑस्ट्रेलिया अब इंडिया यूएस और जापान ये चारों कंट्रीज एक साथ जब आ रही तो जो रिपोर्ट्स है उसमें ये भी कहा गया है कि जून महीने में जो गलवान घाटी में हुआ भारत और चीनी सैनिकों के बीच में तो ये इसकी वजह से ये एक्सरसाइज में हमने ऑस्ट्रेलिया को इन्वाइट किया है ताकि यूएसए के साथ साथ ऑस्ट्रेलिया का भी एक सपोर्ट बहुत महत्वपूर्ण साबित रह सकता है ये मलाबार एक्सरसाइज में तो ये जितना इंपॉर्टेंस अभी हमको लग रहा है ऑन पेपर जियोपॉलिटिकल स्ट्रेटजीज के इश्यूज में बट ये इंपॉर्टेंट क्या उतना ही रहेगा जब ये एक्सरसाइज कैरीड आउट होंगी या तो फिर जैसे उत्पल जी ने बताया या तो फिर सर जैसे उत्पल जी ने बताया कि किस लेवल तक हमको कैरी आउट करना है वो सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है
I'll just tell you, मैं आपको बताऊंगा कमांडर वोरा ने बोला कि हमको डरना चाहिए रुकना चाहिए all those kinds he said and is right
no I never used that word assessment no I never said
just a minute please let me speak you can speak after me
so
what I'm trying to tell you is this is the strategy of Chinese of infiltrating into intelligentsia into political establishment into bureaucracy into think tanks और ये इंडिया को एक सबमिसिव किस्म की गेम बनाई है बट आज जो गवर्नमेंट प्रेजेंट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ द डे है उन्होंने डिसीजन ले लिया है कि वी हैव टू कन्फ्रंट चाइना टू एन एक्सटेंट दैट वी कैन एटलीस्ट स्टैंड इन फ्रंट ऑफ देम नॉट व्हाट वी बीन डूइंग अर्लियर आई विल डिस्कस अबाउट दैट लेटर so to that extent yes we are a inferior part I'm not denying that हमारे पास उतना पैसा नहीं है हमारे पास उतना हथियार नहीं है हमारे पास उतना पावर नहीं है परंतु मैं आपको ये भी बता दूं हमारे पास एक या दो फ्रंट हैं चाइना के पास 7 फ्रंट्स हैं दैट इज नंबर 1 so there is no need to get worried about China there is no need to worry about China but yes China is superior in some ways उसके लिए हमको ग्लोबल अलायंसेस करनी है अभी जो ग्लोबल अलायंसेस मालाबार एक्सरसाइज और व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन इंडियन ओशन जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि हमने वहां पे हमने अपने लिस्टिंग पोस्ट करे हैं वहां पे हमने नेवल और एयर फैसिलिटीज क्रिएट की जा रही है जैसे मैंने आपको बोला अगलिगा आइलैंड अजम्पशन आइलैंड्स मोल्डिव्स योर मेडागास्कर योर मॉरिशस योर कावरती आइलैंड्स योर अंडमान्स दे ऑल बीइंग स्ट्रेंथेंड तो जब ये बाकी के साथ मिलकर के हम काम करेंगे तो वी विल बी अ फॉर्मिडेबल फोर्स यस अमेरिका किसी का सगा नहीं है आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड दैट बट एट दिस टाइम द नीड ऑफ द आवर इज कि आप मिलके चलें और ये जो क्वाड है कोऑर्डिनेटर अलायंस है इट इज नॉट अ अलायंस एनीथिंग ऑन ग्राउंड एज येट मैंने पहले भी बोला अभी तक कोई डॉक्यूमेंट साइन नहीं हुआ है इट वाज ओनली ट्रैक टू डिप्लोमेसी व्हिच वाज डिस्कसिंग ओनली फर्स्ट थिंग बियॉन्ड जो जयशंकर साहब ने हमको बोला है हमने सिर्फ आज ये डिसीजन लिया है अबाउट 2 months बैक कि वी विल यूज ईच अदर्स शेयर ईच अदर्स नेवल फैसिलिटीज विद ईच अदर ऑल ऑफ देम दैट वाज नंबर 1 सेकेंडली जो क्वाड की जो डिस्कशन चल रही है जो उसका ड्राफ्ट बन रहा है या जो उसका मसौदा बन रहा है उसमें बड़ा क्लियरली बोला गया है व्हाट इज द पर्पस ऑफ क्वाड इट इज नॉट टू फाइट चाइना ओनली चाइना के अलावा जैसे इन्होंने बताया देयर इज पाकिस्तान क्रिएटिंग प्रॉब्लम्स देयर इज अ लिबिया टर्की क्रिएटिंग प्रॉब्लम्स देयर इज ईरान क्रिएटिंग प्रॉब्लम्स और ये सब चीजें पिछले कुछ दिनों में हुई हैं सो द बेसिक एम ऑफ गोइंग इन फॉर दिस काइंड ऑफ एन अलायंस इज to use democratic use of the sea lines of communication on the high seas protection of each other's EEZ उसके लिए ये जो क्वाड के 4 कंट्रीज हैं they are not alone China may have given lot of money to the ASEAN countries China is part of the ASEAN alliance let me tell you that also but जो चाइना के अलावा जो 9 कंट्रीज हैं आसियान के अंदर they are all in some way or the other simmering against China
True,
so
right.
they are not wary of says supporting the Quad.
Exactly.
Yes, overtly nobody is talking. Overtly even Australia ने नहीं बोला, जिसका almost half the economy is ruined by China cancelling their contracts.
Oh,
तो
right,
उस किस्म की चीजें चल रही हैं.
Right.
और ये एक बड़ा मोटिवेटेड और बड़ा थिंक टैंक जो इस वक्त स्ट्रेटेजिकली सोच है. जयशंकर इज अ फैंटास्टिक गाय. ही इज अ फॉरेन सेक्रेटरी. ही हैज द बैकिंग ऑफ द प्राइम मिनिस्टर. ही हैज द बैकिंग ऑफ द वेरी हाई लेवल स्किल्ड मिलिट्री, whether it is Army, Navy, Air Force. Everything is working in tandem, and I can assure Commodore Vora, he need not worry about it at all. Everything is being taken care of it,
Right, sir.
and it's the
So
first
very
time
quickly-
it's happening in this country that people are seeing the things as they are and
Right,
not
right. So
getting
very quickly we-
biased, or they're getting biased opinions in favor of China. Yes,
जी,
China
right.
has certain issues which are there, but
Right,
उसको
sir.
हम डिटेल में एनालाइज करेंगे तो we will find that we don't have to worry that much. Yes,
Yeah, right.
we are
Right.
little inferior, but we can stand up to them. हम उनको टक्कर दे सकते हैं.
Okay, right, sir. Very quickly, Utpal ji, you can share your word in just one line, કારણ કે આપણી પાસે સમય ઘણો ઓછો છે.
No, Natasha, Mare, just, small clarification. Being a soldier, I can never be worried with an opponent or an adversary. That is not an issue. Otherwise, I would not have worn my uniform for 35 years.
Right,
so,
right.
no matter whatever be the cost, even the supreme sacrifice for this great country.
Exactly.
So, no one is worried about China. That is not an issue at all. What I'm trying to say is that in this kind of geopolitical or geostrategic discussion, one has to, take into consideration various, the SWOT analysis.
In
That
every
is the
aspect.
strength, weaknesses, and that is
Right.
what is required.
Right,
But,
right,
just
obviously.
one line, that the whole of the Korean peninsula was one of the heavily militarized zone, and that is a time if the US wanted, they would have destroyed North Korea, and brought it to the vapors. But nothing happened. Not even a bullet was fired by Americans. And what happened? Mr. Trump landed up in the Korean soil. And
True,
that
right,
also
sir.
North Korean soil to shake
Right,
hands
right,
with the
right.
premier
Many
of North Korea.
examples as such,
So
yes.
don't forget what
True.
countries like USA, they are very cunning, and they you have to be very wary of such kind of
Very
nations
cautious.
which
Yes.
only have their own self-interest in their mind.
Oh,
All
yes,
that I'm
yes,
saying
sir.
is part
Right.
of that SWOT analysis.
Right,
Therefore,
right,
as a military strategist,
Right.
I don't take things the way it seems. Because what
Okay,
you
right.
see is not the reality of the ground.
Okay,
In
perfect,
political
sir.
diplomatic
Perfect.
level,
Perfect.
what you
So we
see
are
and
running,
what you hear
we are
is not
running,
reality.
we are
There are
running
so
out of
many
time.
games being
We are
played
running
behind
out
the
of time.
doors.
એટલે
And
આપણે આ
therefore,
વાતને
if
અહીંયા જ
today
આપણે
China
પૂર્ણ વિરામ પર મૂકીશું. જો કે આ મુદ્દો ઘણો લાંબો છે અને આ મુદ્દો એટલો વિસ્તૃત છે કે કદાચ આપણે અડધો કલાકની આ ચર્ચામાં તેને ન્યાય નહીં આપી શક્યા હોઈએ, પરંતુ મલાબાર એક્સરસાઇઝની જ્યારે વાત આવે છે, હવે જ્યારે ઓસ્ટ્રેલિયા આપણા આમંત્રણ પર તેનામાં પાર્ટિસિપેટ કરવા જઈ રહ્યું છે, આગામી સમયમાં આ એક્સરસાઇઝમાં, આ ટ્રીટીમાં કેવા નવા ડેવલપમેન્ટ્સ થાય છે તે તમામ આપણી સમક્ષ રહેશે. પણ તેનામાં સૌથી એક મોટી વાત છે કે જે જીઓપોલિટિકલ સ્ટ્રેટેજી છે તેનામાં ભારત દેશનું ઉદ્દેશ્ય સ્ટ્રોંગ થાય તે જ આપણી આશા રહેશે. આવા ઘણા મુદ્દાઓ છે. ઇનફેક્ટ આ પણ મુદ્દે આપણે વધુ ચર્ચાઓ તરફ આગળ વધીશું, પરંતુ હાલ બસ આટલું જ. મને આપશો રજા. નમસ્કાર.